I should have kept from losing the best of me. I worry that I wasted the best of me on you, baby. You don't care. Trying to make a nuisance, this is hurting.
Welcome back to my channel. Today I will be exposing my fears. So I made a little list so I stay on track, because I know I be like getting off topic sometimes when I'm talking. The first two things I'm afraid of, if you grew up with me, then you would know that I'm afraid of butterflies and ladybugs. Now, I know y'all probably be like, how or why, or you're lying, da da da. Well, I got a thing to tell you. So when I was younger, I was the type of girl, I was outside. I was playing in the dirt, mud, rocks, you name it. The trees, climbing, all that. Like, I like the adventure. I was just that girl. Like, I wasn't that girly girl. I was that, let's go outside and have fun. Let's get dirty. So, there was one time, I was playing in the rocks or whatever. And a butterfly came out of nowhere and it started coming after me. I'm talking about some full speed. So I started running. I'm running, crying and stuff. I ain't gonna lie, butterflies already freaked me out because I was so used to like seeing moths and stuff. Like, butterflies are damn near moths. Like, they're like the same thing. So I'm scared of moths too while we over here at it. But so I was running, and I finally ran back in the house. And I just remember crying like, ugh. Anyway, I'm afraid of ladybugs. Now, my traumatizing story on that is one day I was just watching TV in the kitchen. But, so I was in the kitchen watching TV. And my foot felt weird. Like, it felt like a tingly, like, it's like when you get a paper cut and that feeling from a paper cut. You know what I'm saying? But, I looked down and my pinky toe was bleeding. And right next to it was literally a ladybug. Like, I'm like, now I don't know if it did all that, like what's the reason why my foot was bleeding, but the fact that it was there, yeah, man, that freaked me out so bad. I'm getting, let's change it. Another thing I'm scared of is like robots and stuff. And like, before you get off on me, just think about it. Like, they make all these movies where robots take over the world and kill us and this, that, and third, but yet they still create them. Make it make sense. And I'm also scared of like prosthetic body parts. And like, at first I didn't know I had this fear, but then I noticed I did. The reason I'm scared of prosthetic body, well, I don't even have a reason. It's just like when I see it, my heart just starts, feels like I'm finna pass out. Like you seen something scary and you just pass out. But no, like, I have an uncle, I think that's my uncle, not my dad uncle, what's that, great uncle, I don't know. But I remember he got a prosthetic leg because he was in the army or war or whatever it was. And I don't know, it freaks me out. Or like my grandma, she had like this church friend and she also has a prosthetic leg. And it's like, I'm not scared of the person, I don't know what it is. Like, they're very sweet people, but like, it's just when I see, I get freaked out. Or like, even seeing nubs and stuff, like, I be feeling so sad for them, but it freaks me out. And I'm not the type to talk about them type of people, but it scares me. I don't know what it is, and I wish it didn't, because it's like, one of my careers when I was growing up, I wanted to be a physical assistant therapist, and that involves with like teaching people how to like reuse parts and stuff. Like, say they got like a prosthetic hand or leg, like I would be teaching them how to use it like if it was a regular body part. Or like, you don't have to lose a body part for you to be like someone I deal with. I'll just be reteaching you how to use something type stuff. And it just, that fear just developed. Like, literally, it feels like I'm finna pass out when I see it. Like, that's why I can't watch, like, robot movies and stuff like that in general. Like, I can't watch, like, anything that involves with it. Like, the only movie with robots in it that I could sit and watch the whole thing was the one with Will Smith. And that was, what was that called? iRobot? Yeah, I think so. But then again, even some scenes in that had me like, but anyways, next thing, I'm scared of like doctors, hospitals. But like, when I say that, I don't mean like I'm scared of the doctor themselves. It's just the fact you got to put so much trust into a stranger that you don't even know, to like, you got to trust them enough to make sure that like what they're giving you is actually what you need, that's going to actually help you. But I don't really have the best experience with doctors anyway. Like, I remember one time, this was like around Valentine's Day, like I think 2 years ago, and I had like this problem, and she started like literally on right hand to God, like she literally went on Google, turned down her brightness on the laptop. She act like I ain't seen that, but I seen it. I had my glasses on. Like, I may be blind with them on sometimes, but I saw them. You can't miss Google. And then Google be having them little colors on it, like the green, the yellow, red. But yeah, I seen it. She was typing in there. I'm like, y'all be telling us not to Google our symptoms, but yet you're on Google. Like, I don't know what that was about, but that really got my eye on them. And with hospital, when I say scared of the hospital, I mean like the equipment in the hospital, like that, like x-rays and stuff. Yeah, I'm sorry my hair a little messed up or whatever, but yeah, but I'm scared of the hospital equipment, like x-rays, MRI scans, CT scans. Like, keep that away from me. Like, if I had to go through one of them just for you to figure out what's wrong with me, then at this point just let me die. Like, if it's in God's plan that something wrong with me and you won't be able to detect it unless I take like an x-ray or a scan or thing, then just let it happen, because obviously it was in my plan, like God's plan, I was supposed to go out sad like that type stuff. So if it's like a tumor, brain tumor, or something in my heart, or you just ain't gonna know. It's just gonna have to happen. Deceased, go ahead, plan that funeral. Anyway, next. Looking at it, I play too much, but the only reason I'm really scared of x-rays, like, I can kind of do the ones for like dental, when they do the mouth x-rays, but when it involves with like standing up and they're doing like the bones, and no. Like literally, when I was in 6th grade, this is when I found out I had scoliosis, and they say I don't have it no more. So like now they say I don't have it no more, because they said it's not gonna curve anymore. So I was like, does that mean it's back to normal? They like, no, it's still curved, it's just not gonna curve no more. I'm like, right. But anyway, so 6th grade, that's when I found out I had scoliosis. So ever since then, they would have to schedule all these appointments every now and then to get my spine checked and stuff. And so that involved me getting the x-rays so they could check. And I just wasn't too fond of having to stand there and they'd be like, don't breathe, and like asking me all these trick questions before like getting the x-ray done and stuff, because like the radiation and all this stuff. And it just always freaked me out, because you would hear the sound of the machine going, and you see like the lights, like the red lights going on to you, and like sometimes I don't know, it just freaks me out. I can't, like, that equipment need to get on. And like when they was telling me, like one time, like when there was something going on, like there was like something with my head or something like that, they needed to do a CT scan, and I literally did not go. Like, I couldn't. Like, if I gotta lay down on my back for a scan, no, don't. If you want me to lay down, you gonna have to put me to sleep. Like, I'm not willingly just gonna be like, oh, let me just, no. You couldn't even pay me. No money in the world could make me do a CT scan or any type of scan like that. But next one, okay, so the next one is choking. Now, when I say that, I mean like, you know, when a motherfucker choke on some food or something. Like, I'm scared of experiencing that, and I'm scared of witnessing it. Now, I've choked on stuff before, and apparently, like, when I was younger, I had choked on something. There was this time where, like, every time I ate food, I would always drink water with it, and I would always be the last one to finish eating. Because, like, I was always scared of choking. So I would eat slowly, and I would drink water with every bite because I felt like the food wouldn't go down unless there was, like, water with each bite. And I know that kind of sounds disgusting, but it's like I was really scared. And I really don't remember me, like, choking when I was younger. But my mom told me that's why, like, I used to do that, was because one time I choked on something. And, like, I guess I was just scared ever since or something. But, oh yeah, and, like, with the witnessing thing, like, I'm scared to witness somebody choking because it's like, one, I know for sure I won't be able to help them because when I was in the, what class is that, PE or whatever, they brought in them little plastic bodies to do the little, you know, the pushing down and stuff, and like trying to teach you all this other stuff. And I'm just like, they would just die. Like, it's raps for them, because I couldn't even make it do the click noise, like, you know, when you do the thing. What is it? I think see, I don't even know how to do it. See, that's how you just gonna end up dying. But like, even my grandma tried to teach me the thing where you do this to them, like you put your like this and you press it. See, I don't remember, and that's nothing. I got a bad memory too. But yeah, when it comes to that, it's just I won't be able to save them. And then like when I hear someone choking or something, it's just like I can't watch that. Like if you're choking and then it leads to, if you're coughing and then it leads to you choking, it's just raps. Like I'm gonna just be too freaked out. Like I'll try to do something, all I could do is really hit you on your back, but you might die from that too. So I don't know. Okay, the next one is sleep paralysis. So I get sleep paralysis a lot, but lately, you know, I ain't gonna say lately because, well, when I say lately as in like a whole week, I haven't had it, or like 2 weeks or something. I don't get it that much, but when I do get it, it's because my dumb ass done fell asleep on my back. But no, I got like crazy stories about having sleep paralysis, and it's really scary. Like it usually only happens when I don't get enough sleep, or if I oversleep too much, or I just sleep on my back. And I'm like, I gotta do some story times on that because, oh my god, them demons. Now usually, you know how they be talking about demons with sleep paralysis and stuff. I usually never get that, but recently they've been trying me. Like they've been popping up saying hello. Like it freaks me out because it used to just be like I'll be laying in my bed and I can't breathe, but I can see my room though, like da da da, and I'm just like trying to wiggle out of it type stuff. Like I be screaming and stuff, and then like I gotta tell myself to calm down, take a breath, and then boom, I can finally get up. But lately they've been playing with me. I'm talking about some, it will like I'll literally see myself in my room waking up, getting up and everything, and then I'll turn around and my body's still in the fucking bed, meaning I didn't even wake up and I thought I woke up. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, what the fuck? And then I'll start like literally walking, like it literally shows myself living out my day and I'm literally still in my bed. And then like I'll finally like truly wake up. Like I remember one time I thought I woke up, like I literally thought I woke up out of it, and like I had picked up my water bottle and I drank it and I put it back on the desk. Why would I actually wake up? The water bottle was actually on the floor. Like, I don't know. That stuff is just freaky as hell. Like, it be playing games with me. Or like this one time, like when I did start getting them demons actually like seeing stuff in my stuff, it was like, okay, I'm gonna tell you how the story time now then. So I was laying down in my bed and literally I just felt like weight on me. Like I'm talking about some weight, and like it was a shadow. There was no face. It was just like an outline of a whole body, and it's just like this. And I was just thinking in my head, I'm like, it must want to kiss. Like, you trying to kiss me? Looking ass. I play too much. But no, like, you just feel this heaviness on you, just laying on top of you. And I'm just looking, and it's just right here in front of me. And I swear to God, it said something to me. I had wrote this down somewhere in my notes, because I know exactly what the hell. It said, stay with me. I got it right here in my notes. I wrote it down, because one thing about me, I'm going to forget. But it said, stay with me. And I'm just thinking in my head, huh? Y'all, my hair is fucking with me. I don't like this. Like, stay down. Be good. But no, sleep arousing. Okay, another fear. Mouse. Now, mouses, I'm pretty sure everybody and their grandmama's scared of them. But like, my experience, I've never, like, I thought I would have been that one person to be like, oh, I never seen one of them before. Man, when my dad, I think he still live in those things, but his little place he got or whatever, I remember my brother, he was watching a horror movie. Let me make sure it's recording. Okay, so my brother was watching a horror movie, right? And I think it was When They See Us or something like that. Like where it's like two people. See, I don't know movies by their name, my bad. But so he's watching a scary movie or whatever. And I'm like looking at it, but at the same time I wasn't, because I was just walking out the room so I could throw away my plate. As I'm like throwing my plate in the thing, like I just like, let me calm down. Take my time looking at it. So literally, when I like go to throw the plate in the trash, that's when I see the mouse like literally parkour off of the table on top of the microwave, and the trash is literally underneath the microwave. It's a weird setup. I don't know how to make it make sense, but it literally does that, and I scream so bad and I run. Like, one thing about me, when I get scared, I don't stand there and freeze like an idiot. I run and scream. Like, don't even play with me like that. Like, are you crazy? So I scream, run. My sister like, what's wrong? Because one thing about me, I'ma cry. Like, if something startles me randomly, or I get scared randomly, I'ma start crying. Because one thing about me, I'ma cry. The fuck? Anyway, excuse my French. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to stop cussing. It's just hard when you do it too much, and you know you shouldn't be doing it. But anyway, so my sister like, what's wrong? I'm like, there's a mouse. Why that mouse? Like, she like, oh, where'd it go? And I'm like, I'm not going back in there. But I ended up going back in there anyway. And I'm put my hand right here, because I don't trust my hair. I feel like it set me up for failure. But so it had went underneath the door into the where you wash clothes and stuff, like that little, I don't know why there's little, it's like a closet thing, but it got the washer and dryer in it or whatever. And it went in there. So what she did, she blocked it off with like a big old frame. I think it was a mirror or something. I don't remember. My memory trash, but yeah, that's why I'm scared of mouse. I'm scared of chiropractors, because you really gonna put your trust into someone who's about to crack your bones and stuff? Like, what if he break your neck? Like, I mean, I'm sure people are licensed and stuff, and like they know what they're doing, but what if somebody thinks they know what they're doing and they don't really do what they think they're doing, and boom, now you on the news because you passed away, and that person's still living freely on the run, scared, and can't even show their face no more because they didn't accidentally kill you. Tell me something. How did that feel? And there's dead silence. Like, they ask you how that feel after they didn't crack the bone or whatever, and you're dead. No response. Like, flatline. Like, deceased. Looking at, let me stop. The next things I'm scared of, this is when it gets a little personal. I'm scared of the unknown. And when I say unknown, I mean like stuff that you'll go on Google and there's not enough information on it for you to really like know exactly what it is. Like, for example, like when you die, you go on Google, yeah, you got that, you go to heaven or hell or da da da, but it's like there's no in-depth to it. There's no like, oh, like there's like you'll be welcome at a door and da 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 da. Like, okay, you got all, like, you know, there's always information, but you never know. That's why there's always like videos where they be like, oh, I died and da da da. Like, I mean, you could choose to believe it, but at the end of the day, it's like you don't know for sure because nobody really did and came back. You know, I don't know. The next thing is crickets, bugs, and spiders. Now, this goes along just like the butterfly and ladybug crap. Just to make that short, if it can fly, it needs to die. And if it can jump, you need to run. Matter of fact, if it can jump, you need to stomp on it because ain't no way. Just ain't no way. Like, I get it. Spiders eat the bugs and crickets eat the bugs and da-da-da. But it's like, if it's in the house, honestly, if there's a cricket, spider, snake, any of that type of stuff, and like whenever I give me a little place to myself, that's that thing's house now. Like, at this point, now I'm moving out because it can have it. Like, what? Be for real. Like, let's be realistic. This is the personal person. I'm scared of love bombers because why you pretending you want me just so you can drain all my love and then emotionally abuse me, cause me to be depressed, give me anxiety, just so I become codependent. And then, like, now it's hard for me to leave you because now I feel like you're like the water I need to survive. Like, be fucking for real. Get a life. Like, what is wrong with y'all people? You shouldn't love bomb people. Like, that's trifling, and you should seek help. That's evil. And I'm scared of narcissists too, because why do you think it's okay to make people feel like they lower than you and you just above all that, like the world just revolve around yourself? Like, that's trifling and inconsiderate, and you're a fucked up person. Excuse my French. I'm scared of undercover suicidal people because why are you trying to threaten to kill yourself if I break up with you? Like, get a life. Be fucking for real. Like, you was okay. You was okay when you didn't know me and I wasn't with you, but when now you met me, now all of a sudden I'm your last life thing. Like, now it's given when somebody's on life support and now I'm the plug. Like, me leaving you, now you unplugging yourself. Like, that's mad trifling, and you gonna have that person feeling like they're the reason, like they're the problem type shit. Like, I don't know how to word it. It's like you put all that stress onto that person. Now they feel like they're stuck with you because they don't know if you're serious for real about killing yourself if they leave you. Like, that's mad trifling, and you need help, and go see a doctor. But anyways, is that my last one? Yeah, that's my last one. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed my video of all my fears, and don't mind my hair. I don't know why it's trying to play with me like that. I need a thumbnail, but I'm probably not gonna use any of them faces I just did. Remember, you can always like, comment, and subscribe so you can be a part of Kiirrra Nation. Because in Kiirrra Nation, we don't be playing. We be slaying. Bye.